Hey guys, it's Sante Moves. Today we're going to do some hip flexor release work, which will be ideal for any of you that spend a lot of time in a seated position. We put our hips under a lot of stress, being constantly in a flexed position in our chairs. So really important to get that release work in. So we're going to start with a bird dog. So just come into a quadruped position on your hands and knees. And then just to start with, to understand the feeling of hip extension, we're just going to start by straightening the right leg back behind us. And then what I want you to do is think about keeping the hips nice and square, so not rotating out to the side. And then we're just going to lift the foot off the floor and try and imagine that you're reaching back behind you. So like you're trying to grab something from behind you with your right foot. So just lifting off and reaching back behind you. And we're trying to activate the glutes and not dump into the spine. So we're just going to hold here for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Good, let's go again. Lift up. Keep the hip nice and square, lift up, 5, glutes on, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, let's do one more. Lift up, glutes on, reach back behind you, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, let's go over to the other side. So extending the left leg back behind you now, keeping the leg nice and straight. And then imagining that you're reaching back for something with your left foot as you lift it off the floor, keeping the glutes active, trying not to dump into the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, lift up, glutes on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, last one. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come down. Good. Okay, we're going to go again with the right side. This time as we lift up with the right foot, we're going to reach forward with the left hand. So all the same cues with this back hip, but now using that contralateral motion. So lifting up with the left hand, palm facing in towards the right arm. Okay, let's go. So right leg extended back. And then as I lift with the right foot, I'm going to reach forward with my left hand and hold for 3, 2, 1, come down. Good, we're going to go again. Lift up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Last one, lift up. 3, 2, 1, down. Good, let's go over to the left side. So left leg extends. Keep that hip nice and square, keep the glutes active, and then reaching forward with my right hand as I lift up with my left. 3, 2, 1, down. And again, keep the glutes on. 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, come up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Good, we're just going to do one more round, so let's come over to the right leg. And this time we're just going to hold for 15 seconds, so trying to stay nice and active for a full 15 seconds, really getting that hip extension nice and activated. Okay, let's go. Lift up. 10 seconds. Keep it up. 7, 6, 5, glutes on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's go over to the other side. Extend the left leg back. Right arm lifts up and reach. 10 seconds. Really try and reach up, keep the glutes on. Reach back behind you with your left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, nice. Okay, we're gonna go into a half kneeling position. So just step forward with your right leg. And what we're looking for here is we want the right ankle to be directly below, the left ankle to be directly below the left knee. And then with the right side, we're looking for a stacking of the knee, hips, shoulders, and head. And we're just going to start by going through some pelvic tilts. So in an upright position, we're just going to shift between an anterior and a posterior pelvic tilt. So allowing the pelvis to tilt forwards and then engaging the glutes, tucking the hips under, compressing the core. Okay, so we'll do 10 reps here. So going into the anterior and then posterior, really try and fire up the glutes, push the hips forward. 3, 2, 1, and back. And again, coming forward, holding in the posterior, pushing the hips forward, 3, 2, 1. Good. And again, 3, 2, 1. Now we're looking to try and flatten the lower back as we do this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's 4. We'll go for 8 reps. So coming into the 5th rep. So we're really trying to find that maximum posterior pelvic tilt in this position to try and get a stretch through the hip flexors, through the rectus femoris. Nice. Okay, 3 more. Engage the glutes, tuck the hips under. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Really try and squeeze the glutes. And last one on this side, shifting from the anterior pelvic tilt to that posterior pelvic tilt. Really trying to push the hips forward, keeping that stacking. Nice. Okay, let's go over to the left side. So the left leg is back now. And then finding that stacking of the knee, hips, shoulders, and head. And then shifting between the anterior and posterior pelvic tilt. So going from anterior, engaging the glutes, tucking the hips under. 3, 2, 1. Good. And again, engage. 3, 2, 1. Anterior, posterior, really fire out the glutes. Tuck the hips under, compress the abdomen. Nice. Coming into the 4th rep, engage. 3, 2, push the hip forward. 1. Good. Coming into the 5th rep. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Anterior, posterior. 3, push the hip forward. 2, 1. And last 2, engage. Drive the hips forward. 3, 2, 1. And then last rep. Really get that maximum engagement through the glutes. Push the hips forward. Shoulders above the hips. Head up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to come back to the right side and just find the exact same position that you had before. So focusing on having the left knee above the left ankle, stacking on the right side of the knee, hips, shoulders, and head. And then the first thing we're going to do now is just push forward, keeping the engagement through the glutes. So just pushing forwards, and now grip the back toes into the floor. Okay, because what we're going to do is lift the back knee off the floor and straighten the leg. As we do this, we're also going to reach the arms up and lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Now, the optimal position is to try and stay really low as you extend the back leg. Not all of you are going to be able to do that. A lot of you are going to have to come up to straighten that back leg, and that's totally fine. But just have it in your head as something to work towards, is to be able to straighten that back leg, staying really low to the floor. Okay, so we're pushing forwards, and then we're going to straighten the leg. And as we do that, we're going to reach up to the ceiling, lifting up with the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come down. Okay, let's go again. Let's do 2 more. So push forward, glutes on, straighten the back leg as we reach up with the arms and holding at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. And again, reaching up. Glutes on, straighten the back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. That should feel really good on your hip flexors. Everything we've done up to this point is building towards this movement now. So let's go on to the other side. So we've got the right leg forward, right knee above the right ankle, and then we're stacking on the left side, knee, hips, shoulders, and head. Engage the glutes, push forwards, grip the back toes into the floor, and then we're straightening the leg and reaching up with the hands and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Good, let's go again. Reach up, straighten the leg. Stay low, or as low as you can. 5, 4, glutes on. 3, 2, 1. Down. Last one. Let's go. Reach up, glutes on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, good work, guys. Okay, let's go into a Cobra to finish. A Cobra after hip flexor release work feels so, so nice. So just find a Cobra, however best fits you. So just coming with straight arms, driving the hips towards the floor, lifting up with the chest, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, engaging the glutes, and just hold it. If you want, you can just gently tilt side to side. So just shifting the weight into one hand at a time and twisting with the body. This can feel really, really good. And we'll spend about 30 seconds here just to close off the sequence. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Cool, guys. That concludes today's work, focused primarily on the hip flexors. As I mentioned at the beginning, really important to do some release work after spending a long day sitting down, or lots of time sitting down. Cool. Thanks, guys. See you soon.